What's the number one thing that everybody in our world is after? It's not money, it's not a relationship, it's not a bigger or better house or more stuff. It's freedom. Everybody wants to be free. We want to be free inside ourselves and we want to be free outside of ourselves. And of course, making more money is going to make that happen. If you make more money, you have more choices, you have more opportunities to do things that are meaningful for you. And there's this idea in the spiritual communities that you can't be spiritual and wealthy too. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is exactly wrong. And if I could do it differently, I would focus on making money first and then awakening second. But that's not how my journey played out. My journey played out by actually getting down and deep into the nitty-gritty of spiritual growth and spiritual practice long before I ever started making any meaningful money. I mean, I used to be an addict. I lived for over 10 years in a really bad way. I had no coping mechanisms. My mechanisms consisted of drinking, partying, actually violence, even going out and seeking trouble. I was broken. I was hurt. And when I was living in this way, the only thing that I really wanted was to be free. And what is freedom? In my opinion, freedom is the ability to be yourself in any situation. It doesn't matter if you're broke or you're wealthy. If you are not free to be yourself, then you're not really free. You're just playing a game and you're putting on a mask that society wants you to wear. So I had to go down this journey of self-discovery and healing. And I wouldn't have actually gotten there without the addiction, without the darkness. I had to go through that darkness in order to learn how to be myself. And in doing so, I have found that when you change the gestalt from being self-conscious to conscious of yourself, being conscious of who you are, that freedom comes naturally. I can now walk into any situation, any public gathering, any speech that I'm called to give. And I actually enjoy doing those things. I actually enjoy putting myself in there because what I found is that no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I can be right here, right inside my head. And actually it's right in here, the third eye. You locate yourself there and you locate yourself here in your body. There's all these different tools and methods and strategies that you can use to get yourself back into the moment. And that's what I teach. That's what I enjoy working on with clients, with individuals who come to me for coaching. And the principles of Taoism have been monumental in making this transition from being unhappy, being constrained, being confined, to being free, to being myself in any situation. I think the concept that has had the most impact on me is the concept of duality not being opposites, but being complementaries. We cannot have light without the dark. We cannot have happiness without sadness. We cannot fully rest unless we have worked really hard. I mean, I know so many people who are insomniacs, and I mean, that is a complicated issue. But the point I'm trying to make is opposites are complementary. They are not contradictory. If you go through tremendous suffering in your life, you have a greater capacity to experience ecstasy and joy because now you have something to compare it to, and vice versa. So anytime that I'm suffering or going through something hard, I remind myself, hey, this is giving me perspective. And while this realization might not make it any easier, I do know that it's going to pass. I do know that this is arising. This experience I'm having is occurring because it is giving me perspective and it's giving me an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to learn more about who I am in this life. This life is going to end. All of our lives are going to end. It's up to us to decide what we want to do with our life, moment to moment. And that's why I created this channel. I want to help people understand that freedom is just one understanding away. And if you're out there and you're suffering or you're struggling and you don't know how to be yourself, this is your call to action right now to start turning inward. What I mean by turning inward, I mean start carving out time in your day regularly to just be with yourself. And if you're just starting this practice, called meditation, if you're just starting this inward turning focus, it may very well be difficult at the start. And that's likely because you've never really done it before, or maybe you've tried and the guidance was not clear enough. Meditation doesn't mean I'm going to stop thinking. It means I'm going to become still and relaxed enough for the thoughts to stop on their own. And it also doesn't mean when my thoughts stop on their own, they're going to remain gone for an extended period of time. I mean, I've been meditating for over 15 years daily, almost daily. That's just a part of who I am. It's become a part of who I am. It's not just something that I decided to do. It's something that was a result of waking up to the fact that we are spiritual beings living a physical existence, and physicality is no different from spirit. It just moves slower. By going through this experience of coming out of suffering and coming back home to myself, I realize that this is one of the keys to freedom. Turning inward, learning how to be present with who you are, be present with your internal experience, and be present with whatever is right in front of you right here, right now, is a superpower. It is a skill set that anybody can learn, and the effects of it are undying, meaning they are felt in every other aspect of your life. You want to make more money? You want to have better relationships? You want to be more comfortable in your day-to-day life, your day-to-day existence? Meditation helps all of those things. And you might see some people say that there's no point to meditation, and in some sense, they're right. The only point is to just be. And as simple and ethereal as that sounds, when you begin to do this, it literally carries over into every other aspect of your life. And that's what I help people do. So if you are suffering, or if you are trying to figure out how to be a better version of yourself, or if you're even trying to achieve some of these things like more money or better relationships or even greater health, meditation, mindfulness, and the principles of Taoism can help you. And I absolutely love working with people to embody these concepts. So if you're interested, check out the link below. I offer a free meditation that you can download and take with you anywhere you like. It's 100% free and downloadable. My gift to you. And if you want to talk more about this, go ahead and book a call with me. I would love to hear from you, no matter what walk of life you're in. I do not mind giving my time to help another soul advance even 1%. So with that, I'll catch you in the next video.